Francois. Where am I?
You're in Rome, my friend. You're going to be all right. Back in Africa, I wouldn't have believed it for a second.
Where's Sylvia? She's in Africa?
No. No, she's not there.
What's going on? Is she okay? Francois. Where's Sylvia?
She's in Rome. I've been in touch with her throughout all of this.
She left the mission.
Yes, she left the mission. There are already replacements for both of you.
Why are you being so evasive? What's going on? Francois, what's going on? What happened?
He's conscious.
Have you said anything to him, Francois?
Nothing that would satisfy his confusion. I think you better come soon.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Francois.
Oh my God.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno. Scusa.
Come here.
Did Francois tell you how you ended up here?
No one's telling me anything. Would you come here?
It was too dangerous to move you by road, so my father provided a helicopter to Gombe City, and from there a plane to Rome.
Well, that's very generous of him.
Matthew, you have to listen to me now,
I'll certainly
please.
thank him in person.
No, you can't. You can't. Oh. There was a bargain with my father. Getting you out of Africa, there was a price.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
Well, you're alive, yeah? You're alive.
Yeah.
Nothing matters more than this, nothing. Oh, forgive me. Forgive me.
I don't understand. Forgive you for what?
I am going to marry Nico. That was the bargain. In return for helping me to try to save your life. God, I hate my father. I'll hate him forever.
Same. You're telling me that if you didn't agree to marry this guy, that what, I'd be dead?
Well, do you suppose I doubted for an instant?
Well,
But you don't know him, do you?
what if I died anyway? I mean, where did that fit into your negotiation?
I am yours. I am yours. I am no one else.
You made a deal over me?
I made a deal for your life. Do you understand? I know what you must feel, but I had no choice. There was no hospital in Gombe City. There was no other place we could have gotten you to in time.
Fine.
I had to rely on my father. There was no other choice.
Tell him to go to hell!
I can't!
Well, what's he gonna do? Put you in jail? Sue you? Look, you were under stress. You didn't know what you were doing.
I didn't know! I did! God, I want to die! I want to die! Oh!
Nobody's dying.
Oh, God! Do you remember what you said that day? You said nobody's dying.
Let me ask you something. Did you ever tell Nico about the deal?
Oh, no. It was not necessary. It would have been cruel to tell him. There'd been enough of cruelty. Yeah.
All right. How's the pain?
In my medical opinion, I would say that it's time for something a bit more narcotically aggressive. Yeah?
All righty. I'll start you on something today.
Good. I want to hear about your life since that day. Do you think that would be possible?
Of course that'd be possible. I just have to continue with my rounds. We'll do it later.
Yeah, sure.
I did see the wedding, you know.
What?
Yes.
Oh, Matthew, why?
I don't know. I guess I just had to believe it. Bit different from that little ceremony we planned in Africa, huh?
Yeah.
Nico, vis Silvia, hic presentum in facie sancte matris ecclesia accipere in legitimam uxorum tuam. Silvia, vis acceptere in legitimum maritum tuum. Nico.
Volo.
Accipere in legitimam Silvia, vis acceptere in legitimum maritum tuum. Nico. Hic presentum in facie sancte matris ecclesia acceptere in legitimam uxorum tuum. Facie sancte matris ecclesia acceptere in legitimum maritum tuum.
Come si sente adesso? Sta un po' meglio? No, la trovo bene però. Lei la sente la medicina? Sto male. Non può prenderla, le fa bene. Ma che bello.
What the hell are you doing, you foolish boy?
Non mi è mai piaciuto.
Guess I'm watching the making of a dynasty.
What?
Forget it.
What can be the point of this? I mean, this is masochism beyond excuse. I expected better of you.
Yeah, but look. Think there could ever be a more beautiful bride?
Oh, yes, of course. We've made the descent now from masochism to inevitable self-pity. Oh, mon Dieu. Your neurotic need overwhelms your intelligence, Matthew. It is intolerable. Intolerable. You needn't concern yourself so. It'll pass.
Yeah? It's like textbook stuff, is it? Psych 101?
Very like.
It's like hysterical blindness is what it's like.
I see shrinks worldwide spewing forth papers on the phenomenon. So what will you do now? Will you go back to Africa?
No. I'm going home. I'm in bad shape, man.
Sylvia, it's much more to the point. But that will pass too, you know. Though, of course, I risk serious bodily harm by saying it.
See, I don't think so.
I believe there's altogether too much confusion between self-pity and true personal anguish. Depending, of course, upon the observer's capacity for pity. I have to say, it's a most extraordinary circumstance.
Thanks.
But she's right, you know that?
What? Why's that?
Yeah. Because you would never have survived Africa. You barely came through as it was. I envy you just a little.
You envy me?
Yeah.
Why's that?
Hasn't she sacrificed her life for yours, Matthew? What right has any man to expect a love like that, much less have it? Do you suppose you'll ever have this again? I think not, sir.
I've never met anyone even close to her. I mean, not even close.
Who is Sylvia? What is she that all the swains adore her?
Hi, you've reached Josephson's. Wait for the beeps, leave a message for Evie or Roger or both of us, and we'll get back to you as soon as we can.
So why doesn't she just renege on this deal with her father? It's horrible.
You're not gonna believe it. I mean, she's from another world.
I'll say.
It's a matter of honor.
Honor.
Yeah.
Like in The Godfather? Don't go against the family.
That's right. I need you to cheer me up.
Good. So, what's next?
Going to Boston.
Good, what's there?
School.
For what?
Neurosurgery.
You're joking?
No.
So, I am correct in seeing a correlation between the personal experience and the professional aspiration.
Yes, well, when I was a kid, a friend of mine got kicked in the head by a horse. He's a jockey, so I'm hogging all the spotlight.
I always hated that about you.
I want to know how you're doing.
Me?
Yes.
I'm pregnant.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No,
I'm not kidding.
God!
I'm not kidding.
Oh, my God!
We're having some people over for dinner tomorrow night. Want to come?
Yeah.
Good. Oh, I have to make a phone call. I think I will do it here. Where are you off to?
I have to go to Cornell Medical Center.
You said you were fine. Are you fine?
Yes, I'm fine. It's just a checkup. Look at you. You're just pregnant already. Your maternal instincts are kicking in.
I love the tent, by the way. Very fetching.
Hey, congratulations.
Thanks. See you.
Mom. Excellent. Thank you. Now, when I first started at Harvard, genetic engineering was basically in its infancy. I think it had been 25 years since they discovered the structure of DNA. But there were enough people, myself included, that believed that all diseases would ultimately be cured by the infusion of a repaired version of whatever gene was defective.
So you joined the visionaries.
That's right. No, what's that you're eating? That's not hospital food.
Oh, well, Nico made other arrangements.
Looks pretty good.
Yeah, do you want some?
All right, take a bite. Thank you. And have Nico make my arrangements. So, where I come in is with an approach that genetically manipulates the cancers to make them A, more vulnerable to attack, and B, to enhance the inherent tumor-killing potential of the immune cells.
Those are the papers you gave me to read.
That's right.
Yeah. Fascinating.
Yeah, the trouble was I had to get those bureaucrats down in Washington to speed up their archaic process and let me try it out on some people.
Always the bureaucrats.
Well, they weren't altogether wrong. I mean, there were risks. There's always the chance we could have activated the wrong gene and created some kind of neoplastic nightmare, but they finally gave in. Up to a point. They gave me one shot. Dr. Hiller.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
We're okay.
Hi.
Hi. What happened to Dr. Lee?
Well, hopefully I'm going to be seeing to Joshua now.
Josh.
Josh? Here's what's up. We're hoping to try something new here. Now, you know what a pioneer is?
No.
No? What about an astronaut? You know what an astronaut is, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You know that the first astronaut was a pioneer? Yeah, that's what we want you to be. We want you to be a pioneer. See, I've come up with a way to reprogram. But I've come up with a way to reprogram the cells in his blood in the lab so that when we put him back inside, they gobble up the tumor like it was Pac-Man. You know Pac-Man, the computer game?
Oh, yeah.
So up till then, I had been hounding the FDA for something like 2 years. But fortunately, there's a big old heartstring twanging away down there in Washington. Yes!
Listen, guys. Are we looking at history here? What?
Even if it doesn't work.
Yeah, and you're fired. We first infused him at 3:20 on the afternoon of November 10th, 1990. A date I will not forget.
Is it gonna feel different?
Oh, siree, Bob.
It's the longest 10 days of my life.
Keep your head still.
Okay.
We had an encouraging reduction on the first scan. We infused him 3 times in all. It got better and better, and the rest, as you say, is history.
I don't know, but they sure did, didn't they? Now, ladies and gentlemen, we are here to announce a dramatic medical breakthrough. Some months ago, young Josh Lipton was diagnosed as having what up to that time was regarded as a universally fatal brain tumor. Since that time, he has been undergoing experimental gene therapy under Dr. Matthew Hiller. It has turned out remarkably well, and the odds are now that the recovery will be permanent.
I'll never forget that day.
Giungono dagli Stati Uniti anche notizie di speranza. Oggi è stato annunciato uno sviluppo di estrema importanza nel campo della medicina. Il dottor Matthew Hiller, rinomato neurochirurgo e scienziato genetico di New York, ha salvato la vita di un bambino del Texas colpito da un tumore al cervello. Si tratta di un metodo rivoluzionario che potrebbe curare in futuro altre forme di cancro. Joshua in Boston, 12 anni, non aveva reagito.
Hello.
Hi.
It's Evie.
Evie, hey. How you doing?
Good.
Where are you?
I'm here in New York.
Oh, you're kidding.
No.
What are you doing?
I'm here for just a few days. You remember Nancy Bates?
Nancy Bates. What, your roommate, yeah?
Yeah, she's getting married again, number 3, in New
Oh.
Jersey. I'm her maid of honor again.
Hey, where you been, stranger?
Oh, most recently, Tokyo. So, listen, are you free for dinner?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you come in the one night I don't have to work.
Good.
Why don't you come here and see my place? Coming.
a treat.
Hey.
Treat.
Oh. You look great. Come on. All right, tell me about Tokyo.
Hamburger cost $12.
Hey, here's to seeing you. So, tell me everything. Tell me, how's Roger? How's the kids?
Roger's fine. Selling the kids.
Yeah, they'll be in college soon enough. You'll be all lonely, calling me all the time. How long were you in Tokyo?
I feel like I've been there since I was a very young girl. About 4 months.
Wow.
Yeah, 4 months. Roger's a mega hit with the locals.
I'm sure.
You look exhausted. You working too hard? You need a vacation?
I guess.
Yeah. Can take one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard that before. You seeing anybody?
No.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah?
Yeah. What about the lawyer? Wasn't she a lawyer?
Yeah. She got a great job offer in San Francisco. So. C'est la vie.
Beginning to worry about you. Don't tell me that woman. The Italian. Is she still haunting you? I've heard of lifelong obsessions, but this is ridiculous. What about it?
Yes, what about it?
Are you still playing?
No.
You told me you bought this. What? What, about a year ago?
Yeah. Looks nice, though, doesn't it?
I could cry. I mean it.
Don't do that. You just got here.
You considered going to the shrink again?
I don't have time for that. Hey, let's get something to eat.
Yeah. Okay, let's drop the subject. Health and happiness later. Hunger first.
That's right.
I'm hungry too. That's why you're off the hook. I could introduce you to someone while I'm in town.
Evie.
She's an architect.
Look.
Gorgeous.
I'm on the verge of something very significant with my
Yeah,
work.
I know. You're on the verge.
I don't have time for dating. I have time
What
to
am I
see
going
you.
to do with you?
Is she one of the Rinaldis, by the way?
Yep.
She's certainly run the full course of treatment. I assume she's here for the Hiller procedure.
Right again.
I think you may lose this one, Matt.
Think so?
Well, it's up to you.
See, the problem is, Phil, it's kind of personal.
Oh?
Yeah, she saved my life once. Isn't there some kind of quid pro quo on that kind of thing?
Is it necessary that she remain in the hospital while we wait for the results, Doctor?
Well, I would prefer it.
Is it necessary?
No. What would you like to do, Sylvia?
Well, who would prefer to remain in the hospital if there's a choice, Doctor?
Pronto? Sì. Quanto? No. No, è possibile.
So, what happened to that little boy, your first patient?
Oh, he's a freshman at the University of Texas.
Oh. And how many have there been?
You are the 16th.
And how many made it?
9 are alive.
Including me?
Well, you're going to be the 10th.
Devo andare subito. Doctor, when do you think she may be released?
Well, this afternoon, if you'd like.
Bene. Tutto a posto.
Tutto a posto.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Thank you, Doctor.
I have a confession to make.
Do?
Yeah. When we came to your office for the first time, you naturally assumed that I hadn't seen you since that day in Rome in the hospital.
Yeah.
Well, I saw you once more.
You did? Where?
In Rome.
Treatment of gliomas is in an early developmental stage. Some very preliminary data with experimental gliomas shows a promising role. In contrast to what Dr. Aaron and his group are up to with their murine model. Now, they have transferred implanted intracranial tumor cells the HSV-TK gene, after which
Mille lire. Grazie.
Grazie.
Mille lire. Grazie.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my God, this is so amazing. I was just thinking about you. What? Come here. Oh my God.
We have to stop meeting like this.
Scusi.
Eyes.
Oh my goodness.
What are you? Oh, sorry. It's just, it's a friend I haven't seen. Okay. Sorry. Well, just come here. What?
And after that, things went from bad to worse, and divorce was filed last month. And after that, I decided I had to get out of there. Came here from Venice 2 days ago. I haven't been anywhere except for with Roger my whole life. Tells you something. I'm not sure what. Can I have another drink?
Yes, of course. Excuse me. How the kids go?
No, kids don't cope. They just survive.
Oh my God, look at them. Oh, Evie, they're adorable.
Yeah, they're home with Roger while I tragically circle the globe. How long are you here for?
Well, I was planning to leave the day after tomorrow, but I don't have to.
I'd appreciate. You speak Italian?
Poco. You?
Less than poco. Oh, that's pretty. Where'd you get that?
Africa. So when do you have to go back to New York?
I don't have any definite plans, but I'm beginning to miss the girls. The telephone isn't doing it for me anymore, so I want to get back and have a job waiting for me.
Do you have any idea how beautiful you are? Do you have a clue, even?
Okay.
See, I could never say that to you before.
I don't know. Anyway, I have to go back sooner or later.
Go back with me.
You really want me to?
Si, senor.
Because I really want to.
Let's go back to the hotel.
Where is it?
Right here, both. Thanks very much.
Champagne?
So where do we go from here? She asked shamelessly.
Go straight ahead. Yeah? What do you think?
Well, Rome's a very romantic place. It's very far away. It's a long flight back. You have lots of thinking it over time.
Hey, the only thing I had to think over is about how I'm not gonna let you get out of my sight again.
Good. You have to meet the girls.
Yeah. What if they don't like me?
I'll cut off their allowance.
Is he cute?
He's yummy.
How old is he?
16?
What's his name? Philip? I hate that name. Plus, he's too old for you.
There's someone I'd like you girls to meet. Who? Old friend of mine from college.
Who is he?
His name's Matthew. You've heard me talk about him. I ran into him in Rome, and we had a really great time, and I'd like for you to meet him.
Why?
You'll like him. He's yummy. Hi. Lily, Matthew, Rachel.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
I've heard so much about you two. I feel like I know you.
Hey, I have an idea. Let's sit.
Good idea. So, let's see. Well, I know you both are musicians, yeah? Piano, violin?
Other way around.
That's what I meant, the piano, violin. Yeah, now that I look at you, I should be able to spot a fellow pianist. That was my instrument way back when. I'm a doctor now.
Okay.
I don't think I could have handled the lack of consistent work, ultimately. I mean, I don't mean that to be discouraging at all.
We're not discouraged.
Yeah. Want me to help you with that?
No. Can you open this?
So there we are. We're standing in front of this painting. We basically almost bumped into each other. I mean, what are the odds of that?
Not too good. It's called kismet.
What's that?
Fate. What do you think about fate, Rachel?
I believe in self-determination.
Well, I'm glad I finally got to meet you two.
Sure. Well, I have to go to the ladies.
All right, I think you have to cancel our allowance.
No. They like you.
What?
I can tell. Trust me.
I don't think we were at the same table.
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, I didn't say a word.
They were listening.
Little girls. What do I know about little girls?
You have lots of chances to learn if you want to.
What do you think? Paris or Detroit?
For what?
Honeymoon. Merci.
Merci, bonne journée.
Au revoir. Breakfast is served, Mrs. Hillard.
Mrs. Hiller, at last. Say it again.
Bonjour, Mrs. Hillard.
Woke up this morning. I thought I was dreaming.
Oh, I'm so in love with you.
Nice start.
Suivez-moi. Do you have any idea how beautiful you look?
When shall we see your friend, Francois?
Oh, that's right. Actually, they invited us to dinner tomorrow night if you want. You'll like him. He's a character for sure.
Listen to me.
Yes?
I was beating around the bush the other day
What?
when we were talking about having kids.
Oh, really? I would never have guessed that.
No, no. And you know what's on my mind and in my heart. And I'd love to have them together.
Yeah?
I always wanted a boy, and if he looked like you, that would be great.
Yeah, but you'd have to have your eyes, don't you think?
Your mouth.
Yeah, but your little ears. But whose nose?
Yes.
No.
Yeah.
Your nose. Oh, come on.
No.
Think I'd be a good father?
Yes.
Yeah?
Rachel and Lily adore you.
Who?
Okay. You don't have to answer now. Just planting the seed.
No, I'm kidding.
You know.
Planting the seed. Isn't that my job?
C'est vraiment délicieux.
Hi, how are you? Hello. Evie?
Oh.
welcome to Paris. Welcome to our apartment.
Oh, it's wonderful. Thank you. It's beautiful.
Mrs. Matthew Hiller.
Mm-hmm.
You want some more?
Yes, yes, please.
Yeah.
Thank you. So good to meet you after hearing about you for so long.
Oh, it's all lies. It's all lies. Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? A very special toast to a very special couple, Matthew and Evie Hiller. There you go.
Are you married, Matthew?
Yes.
Children?
2 girls.
We have 2 boys. Do you think I might understand if you were to explain it to me? I mean, this procedure for which you've become so famous. I was a doctor once, after all.
You know what? If you don't mind, I think I'll give you one of my papers as a primer. Is that okay?
I would appreciate that.
Did you still practice medicine?
No,
You've been a fine doctor, Sylvia.
it was impossible for me to continue my career. Nico and my children.
He might have at least granted you that.
Have you remembered me, Matthew? I can't help wondering if, in your heart, you believe this is futile.
Well, I don't do futile things, Sylvia.
Wouldn't it be a remarkable irony if it worked?
How so?
Once I saved your life, and now you saved mine.
Well, I've always loved irony. Okay. We'll scan you again in 3 days, okay? That'll give your immune system a chance to kick in.
If the fat lady is singing, I refuse to listen.
Sorry to keep you waiting. It's a bit of a computer glitch. It'll be a few minutes.
Tell me something about yourself, Matthew.
Okay. What would you like to know?
Well, how long have you been married?
2 years.
Oh, not your first, then, surely.
No. My first, surely.
How come?
It's a long story.
Perhaps there will be time for you to tell it. How old are your daughters? Is that your daughters?
12 and 14. They're from my wife's former marriage.
Oh,
Actually, you met her once.
no.
Yep.
When?
In Amsterdam. We all had dinner one night. Her name's Evie.
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah. She was quite charming, as I recall.
That she is.
I remember wondering that evening if you had once been lovers. Were you?
No. Not for a long time after that. We ran into each other in Rome a couple of years ago. Actually, it was that conference that I was there for.
When I saw you.
Yeah.
Oh.
You all right?
Hmm.
Sure?
Yeah.
Some water?
now she's your wife. There's less and less to massage, isn't there?
But still so beautiful.
I spoke to the boys today. You must call them, Nico.
Mm-hmm. I will.
I like this scent.
Yeah, I thought for a change. What time is your appointment tomorrow?
10 o'clock.
Tell me again, what's it called? This,
A PET scan. PET, positron emission tomography.
Has it been awkward for you, seeing Hiller again?
No,
And for him, do you think?
there aren't those sorts of feelings, Nico. I'm only another patient.
Will we have the results right away from this bed thing?
Yes. You mustn't be impatient, Nico. We didn't come all this way to be impatient.
I have some overseas calls to make. Would you like anything?
With you. I'm ill. I'm not incapacitated.
Sleep, my love. Sleep. We are, of course, very discouraged, Doctor.
Well, it's too early for discouragement. Now, naturally, I would have liked more promising results, but...
Wait. I don't recall reading in any of your papers that you had positive results on every first infusion.
That's right, and no more than a third.
So we do continue, do we not?
We do.
Excellent.
You have it? That was it, Peter? Perfect! Okay, so we'll do it from the beginning. You have it. Hey, you haven't said a word about your father's concert last night.
I was hoping you wouldn't ask.
Uh-oh.
Least said, soon as mended.
My daughter, the philosopher.
I just think he's overrated. That's all there is to it.
You are too young to think geniuses are overrated. You have to be 21.
I'll say. Couldn't you go play the piano or something? I much prefer dicing peppers at the moment. His Mendelssohn last night was embarrassing.
Did you read the review in the Times?
I don't read reviews, Mom.
Oh, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting.
Cut tip off asparagus. We already did that. Chopped spears and beans, 1 inch.
Oh, bless you.
This sliced into 1 inch. Blanch half the vegetables, light.
Yeah, well, smells good.
I like to think it's me.
You always smell good. What's cooking?
New recipe. Keep your fingers crossed.
All right, stop.
How you doing lately?
I'm doing okay.
Dinner in the half hour. Don't dress.
Good. And are you behaving yourself? And Marcello as well? Well, tell him to stop, or else he'll have to answer to me. She's fine. She's fine. Of course she is. I'll put her on to you. Good night, sweetheart. Sleep well. I love you.
Carlo, darling, how are you? I'm quite well. Have you gotten over your flu? Excellent. You sound so much better. Oh, I miss you too so much. Why isn't Marcello there? Well, tell him that we called and that we'll call again tomorrow, and tell him that he must be there. Yes, it will be quite soon now. I'll be home soon, I promise. Well, it must be your bedtime now. Yes. Well, good night, darling. I love you. Yeah, good night.
You're quite sure you feel up to this?
Of course. Everyone says it's a wonderful show. I want to see it. Ah, let me help you with this.
You don't seem well.
I haven't seemed well for nearly 2 years, have I?
Amor, that is not what I mean.
I want to see it. I don't want to postpone things.
All right.
You're perfect.
What would I do without you?
So what's the verdict? You might have overdone the rosemary a little.
Oh, nonsense. It's great.
I think it's great too.
Daddy's getting married.
He's marrying Deborah?
Not Deborah. Deborah's history.
What do you mean? What happened?
Vicky dead.
Who's Vicky? Some bimbo. Plus she's about 17 years old.
She's what? She is not. She's 29. She told me. She just looks young.
Got a minute?
What's going on?
I don't know. What is?
Show me the E flat here. Show me.
Girls, bedtime! So, what's happening?
What do you mean?
I know you don't leave your work at the office, but I've never known you to bring so much of it home. Starting to hold out on me when it's bad?
I'm hoping the news isn't bad.
There are ways to make you talk.
Do you remember Sylvia D'Alessandro?
Yeah, the African queen, of course. The one who made the deal with her father.
Right. Well, I've been treating her.
What for?
Tumor.
I know you hate it. I could tell. All that fidgeting. But I'm enjoying it. I think that the performances are wonderful. Especially...
Silvia! Silvia! Dio. Per favore. Please, somebody get an ambulance. Silvia. Silvia, per favore.
So, how did this happen that she's here?
You know, I guess I've become a kind of last resorts guy, which is a mixed blessing.
She's that bad.
Yeah.
But I guess there's more to it this time. Well, you were in love with her. She was in love with you, and you're almost married. She married someone else, and it's taken you a dozen years to marry someone else. Well, what's she like now?
Well, Evie, look, she's so ill. It hasn't been exactly social.
So she's as beautiful as she was that night in Amsterdam.
Is anyone?
Accepting me, you mean?
Yes. I'm sorry. Accepting you. Sweetie, listen to me. Yeah. This is. Is she conscious? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm on my way. Hey, all right. I have to go to the hospital.
Bye.
Talk later.
Wait up or don't.
No, don't.
Did he tell you what happened? Yep. She fell down. Totally unconscious.
I got it. All right.
Hemorrhage.
No, the scan didn't show any bleeding, but we have a little bit of swelling around the tumor area, so I'm starting you on some IV steroids.
Would that have happened had she stayed here in the hospital?
No, it's got very little to do with activity. Possible exception of, say, bungee jumping.
Oh, but I've already made plans for the weekend.
I fail to see the humor in this.
Oh, Nico.
There's nothing wrong with a little humor, Nico.
I feel better already.
So will she remain in the hospital now?
Well, I scheduled the PET scan for the morning, so yeah, I mean, I'm going to have to insist that you stay here tonight.
She will, certainly.
Believe it or not, I would much prefer it.
Good. I want you to get some rest, so I'm going to send the nurse in a few minutes to give you something, okay?
Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
All right. I'll see you in the morning. Okay? Good night. You should get some rest yourself.
Thank you, Doctor. You scared the life out of me.
Oh, it's all right. Poor Nico. Poor thing. It's all right.
Hi.
Hey, it's late. Weren't you sleeping?
Tried. Failed.
What are you reading?
Anna Karenina. Just started it.
It ends bad.
I know, I saw the movie. Do women throw themselves under trains anymore for love? Was it her?
Yeah. How'd you guess?
Just the hunch? It's 4 a.m.
Tell me about it.
Well, is she all right? Is she dead? What?
She's not all right, and she's not dead.
Are you going to be able to save her?
I don't know.
What are her chances?
If I had to say, I would say slim.
I'm sorry.
Such is life.
How casual.
Evie, these are the facts I deal with every day.
Are we in jeopardy here?
All right, listen. I love you. You gotta know that. I'm absolutely mad about you. I'm completely committed to this.
But I'm nervous.
But you're wasting your energy.
But you're not telling me anything.
What do you want to know?
No.
Yeah?
I wanna know.
Yeah?
Does she know that you married that girl from Detroit that she met a long time ago in Amsterdam and that she's great in the sack?
I'm sure she can intuit it from the glint in my eye when I talk about you.
Yeah.
How does it look?
I think I need another 24 hours.
I think you're dreaming, Matthew.
Well, where would we be without our dreams, Phil?
Okay.
It's begun to work. There's been some reduction.
Grazie, Dio.
To what extent, Matthew?
20%. It's very promising.
Grazie. Grazie. Grazie, Dio.
Hey, baby. How was your lesson?
I should have gone for the saxophone.
There are days like that. What do you have her?
Veal Parmesan?
Oh, that's a mistake. Harvey Rothman stopped me in the hall the other day to sing your praises.
Mom, why didn't you tell me?
Saving it for when you could really use it.
This is a mistake.
So what did he say? He said enough to make me very proud.
You've been kind of spacey the last few days.
Have I?
Is anything the matter?
If I could just lay off the heroin.
Why did I ask?
I'm sorry, baby. I think I'm being paranoid about something.
What about?
It's embarrassing.
I promise not to laugh hysterically, and I won't tell everyone.
An old flame of Matthew's.
What about her?
She's reappeared on the scene.
Yeah, so? He's not having an affair, is he?
No. I don't think that would even be possible.
Why not?
She's very ill. It's touch and go whether she's even going to make it. So it's not exactly a romantic circumstance.
So what's the problem?
I'm not positive it's not exactly a romantic circumstance.
Who is this person? And you really couldn't play the piano anymore?
No.
That's very weird. And they were actually gonna get married by an African witch doctor? I have to admit, that's major romantic.
It's an unpredictable procedure, Sylvia.
You mean it's not working after all?
We had a slight gain. Now, I admit today's results are disappointing, but that's no reason to stop trying, Sylvia.
So we keep trying, right?
That's right. You have to keep trying. Want me to call Nico?
No, he's in Washington. I told him I'd call with the results. Will you have dinner with me, Matthew? I don't want to be alone.
Yes, of course.
Hey. You wish I'd never come.
I'm glad you came.
I don't mean medically speaking.
Well, it has been a bit complicated.
For me, too. You know, I used often to think of hearing you play that first time in Amsterdam. Oh, and that silly little practice thing that made no sound at all.
I heard it here.
The music in my heart I bore long after it was heard no more. Poets always speak best first, don't they? Damn them. Did you forgive me, Matthew? Please, did you forgive me in time?
That's a long time ago.
Well, for me, it's this very moment. So please say the words, say it to me.
Sylvia. Yes. I forgive you.
Perhaps that's what I really came for.
Mrs. Rinaldi?
Good evening. Do we come up for a drink?
Okay.
It's strange, you know. No matter how many years go by, I still... Some feelings don't change. Try as I might, it just won't stop. It's so wonderful to be close to you. I want us to be together again.
I can't.
Can you tell me you don't want to?
I can tell you that I can't want to.
What time shall I come tomorrow? Matthew. Matthew. Nico. remember what I said, yeah. I've always loved you. Always.
I've always loved you. Music in my heart I bore long after it was heard no more.
I fell in love with you the first time I heard you play. What is it that really matters in the end? Only love. Will you do something? Will you?